All right, welcome folks. This is Lights Out Streaming, sponsored by Jacksonville Roofing USA. Greatly appreciate it. Got another great match up here for you guys in store. Got the great Donny Mils, 746 Fargo versus Zee Zee Green at a 454 Fargo. So you guys should pay attention. This could be a fast match. You never know. So let's check it out and see what happens. I'm going to still be working behind the scenes. So if you guys enjoy the match, and do me a favor and share the stream. Greatly appreciate it.
All right, guys. Table 6. We got Zee Zee Green versus Donny Mils. Shout out to Lights Out Streaming, Predator Cues, Strokers Billiards. Love this guy's style. He's got a really good fundamental base. Looks like he hits the ball pretty well.
Table 14, you're on the clock, Randy Hoy.
6-9 combo. Want to play to overcut the 9 just a little bit. I got a little fortunate. 9 ball counts anywhere, so that's going to play. You can't blame him for wanting to overcut that ball. I think he just overhit it a little bit and then kind of got a little fortunate. It is what it is. It's got to stop somewhere, so don't get too emotionally invested when your opponent makes a ball incidentally. There's nothing you can do about it. Your goal is to just be as objective as you can and move forward. Shout out to Jose, Strokers Billiards, the absolute best shrimp in the business. Get them grilled, Freddy style, with rice and green beans, or rice and vegetable medley. So we got action. Zee Zee Green hits the board first with a 1-0 lead. You know, all his experience in playing pool, I imagine he's deserving of a favorable roll or two. When you play this game, it can be downright treacherous. So when you get a fortunate roll, just chalk it up to the good guys. The balls didn't break very nicely there. I noticed the 8 ball spinning. Generally, that means there's a gap in the rack, causing the 8 ball to collect spin. Sometimes, the balls just won't set. Very important to pay attention to the rack. I would say at the highest level, getting off the tee box or breaking the balls in pools is very similar. You gotta get off the tee box. There's some great golfers that just don't hit their first shot well, and they just can't compete with the best players in the world because of that one variable. So that just shows you how important it is. In that application, same for pool. You gotta break, control the cue ball, get a shot on the one. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Shout out to Predator Cues, Stroker Billiards, Andy Cloth, Eastern Billiards. Greatly appreciate everything you guys do. Building the game, building the brand. We want to go worldwide, so that's how we started. Let's do it. Jameson Daniels, Cues. Shout out to USA Pool League, AZ Billiards. All right, Donnie's on a. I would like to think. A lot of people really don't agree with me, but you could bank this ball and hold the angle for the 5, or you could try to cut it and spin one rail for the 5. Just gotta finesse it. Donnie got on the underside part of the 5 ball there, so he's doing well. His next shot would be to the green 6. Like to get right out to about the middle of the table. Maybe a little bit on the left side. Guarantee that you get an angle to the 6. So anything to the right of that would leave him straight in. You'd rather fall on an angle or a small angle or bigger. The angle allows you to use the rail. When you're straight in, you have to use a draw stroke. I would say the stun stroke to the rail is much more easy to execute. So Donnie elected to play an angle there. Here he's kind of in between. He's got to hit like a little below center and just draw the ball. Okay, he's kind of in between drawing the ball, sucking it back, or stunning it to the rail. He kind of was right in the middle, and now he just needs to go ahead and just take his medicine and shoot off the rail. On the shots on the rail, sometimes you just have to play general area position. A lot of times trying to be too precise in your position play, you can cause you to make a mistake missing the object ball. We got action. Score is 1-1. I really do like Zee Zee Green's composure. He sits in the chair patiently, so that's one characteristic of a veteran. They know how to spend their time efficiently in the chair. I think that's a big aspect. Something like being a field goal kicker. When you're called upon to do your job, you come out and you execute what you know. You just can't be you're using all your energy, displacing your energy incorrectly. You want to embrace the situation, let your muscles relax. When you get your opportunity, take advantage. Score is 1-1. Donny Mils is breaking from just inside the first diamond. He elected to do the cut break with no luck. So when you're going to diagnose a pool table, guys, the first thing you want to do is say, what's my problem areas? I would say the 2-ball is, the issue with the 2-ball is you could fall on a small angle, and it kind of can give you a little trouble getting to the 3. So yeah, it wasn't necessarily pocketing the 1 as it was getting shape on the 2, and Donnie will be facing the same situation here. So let's see if Donnie can compose himself, just get a shot on the 2-ball, stun out to the middle of the table, and he's off to the races. From there, the 5 to the 6 would be I would say the key ball. So Donny came up a little short. I think he still has an edge. Might have to clip the 4 and then come out. I don't think drawing out of it's the move. I think playing the bump is the move. So he did a combination of both, and I really liked the way he struck that ball. Just complete control. Wasn't going to allow the 4 to go down and get hooked. Donny's just recently switched back from carbon to maple, from maple back to carbon. I think he tried maple at Derby. I've always told him I like this game better with the maple, but he's been playing with the carbon for 7 years now, so it's kind of like, do you really want to go back to the other side? You know, the physics definitely is different, and you know, Donny feels what's best for his game is the low deflection. Even though he got 3rd in the U.S. Open with high deflection, so for me, I'm just gonna let that cue play until it won't play anymore. So the 5 to 6, Donny made real easy work out of. He elected to come 2 rails out of the corner. High left. Just twirl your ball. I really like this angle. It allows you to let your stroke out just below center, maybe with a touch of outside, and just come right out above the center of the table. Donny Mils, 2 to 1. We are playing alternate break format, so you always get a chance. I've always thought alternate breaks was a lot like golf, where even if the guy gets a birdie, you get an opportunity to make an eagle. Always getting to defend your position. It's a great part of. You know, to me, everybody deserves equal opportunities. So I really do love the alternate break format. I hope you guys do as well. I understand it's awesome watching great players run 10 packs, but you know, say you spent tons of money to get to a tournament and you never get a shot. Slightly brutal. At least you can tell your fans or your friends or your family that you had a chance, and that's all you ever really want in pool. So Donny shot an excellent shot here. Comes up just a little bit short. He may be able to masse around it. I think being a taller guy does definitely help here. So he kind of spun that ball and overcut the 2 a little bit, and it made the cue ball run a little more, I think, than he anticipated. Kissed that one in. That was a very nice shot. Good speed. Now you just want to come out for the 4 ball out to the middle of the table. Guys got to realize how important gauging position to the middle of the table is. When you can gauge it to the middle, it's easy to move that mark a foot or 2. So I think a lot of great players, they visualize that cue ball in the middle. So, you know, something to be said about that. All right, Donny's got a small angle here. I think he's just going to play the 7 ball on the side. He overspun it. Got a little love. Pool's a game of error. It's not a game of perfect. So when you give a bump, pat yourself on the back and move on, because it's got to stop somewhere. Well, hey, guys, I'm up. I'll be doing some commentating later. Thank you so much for the love and the support. We'll talk to you soon.
Table 10.
Hey everyone, this is Raymond Linares, stepping in to do a little commentary for the low portion of this match. I was just telling somebody on the side there that it looks like Mr. Zee Zee here is actually a pretty good player. Like, he's moving his cue ball pretty nice. A couple nice stroke shots and good position play and stuff. So obviously a tough ball to deal with a 6 on the side, and it rattled. But still, I like the way he was moving his ball, even though Donny's probably going to collect this 9 and go up 4-1. Zee Zee looks like a pretty competent player, so he does not have a Fargo rating that we know of. So, but he does have a wonderful beard. Pretty sure he's the only player in the room that outbeards me at the moment. So pretty strong. If you're out there in Facebook and are watching the stream, enjoying the stream, please make sure to share throughout the other Facebook pages that you're a part of and to your timeline. Helps get the word out. See some of these good players playing today. Got a nice field here at Strokers Palm Harbor for the first stop of the Predator Sunshine State Pro Tour here in Florida. All right, Zee Zee with a break. Looks like he's made a ball. One ball drifts way up table, so he doesn't have a pocket on the one. He's made 2 balls on the break. And likely see him play safe. Thin off the left side of the 1 and go up table with the cue ball. Sending the 1 into the 5. Oh, he actually played a nicer safety there. Just tucking into the 5, using the 5 to stop the ball. Or using the 4 to stop the ball. Leave Donny behind the 8. Good shot. Donny kicks to the bottom half of the 1, but leaves Zee Zee a look at the 1. So nice strategy there from Zee Zee. Wow, great shot. Really good shot. I think he was hoping to clip the 5 a little bit, but came with a nice stroke and hit the 1 great. Just slid past the 5, so now he's got another long shot on the 3. Miss, gets a kiss, might get safe here behind the 7, and does. I'm telling you, I think Zee Zee might be a decent player. He might not know that Mr. Mils is also a very good player, so it's interesting, dynamic. Just ask Mark Haddad. Anyways, Donny overcuts a 3 and plays a little bit of a 2A shot here. Completely hooked on the 5, it looks like. So, might have to kick just short of the side pocket here and spin into the 3. Or he could masse around the 5. Tough action either way. Could also go cross table twice. Or, I don't know if he's going to try. Yeah, he tried to go cross table twice, but found the corner pocket instead of the long rail. New cloth, cue ball's going to spread, so you got to count for that. On a sticky, worn-in pool table, that probably does find the long rail right where he wants. So, anyways, Donny's got ball in hand. Probably come and try and get to the middle of the table to get on the 4 in the corner. And up to him how he wants to pursue getting to the middle of the table here. Looks like he's going to draw back. Oh, he went forward. Those are your 2 options. 3 rails inside to the middle. And Donny will come 1 rail off the 5 to the 7 on the side. You just got to protect the cue ball here. Make sure you're keeping yourself in a safe pattern, you know, to get from the 8 to the 9. Probably swing it around 3 rails. So he'll draw back. Oh, he decided to come across the line and play cross table. He's a little flat. This is not ideal, so he's going to have to use more stroke here. Get away from the side. Yeah, dangerous. Really dangerous. Left himself a cut. And the 9 goes. It's a little fortunate there. Donny wanted to play natural position off the 8, but he got kind of flat on the 8. So he wanted to come cross table and not have to sweat the side so much, but got in a kind of funky, weird spot. So a little fortunate there not to scratch, but good player. Overcomes the little adversity, and he's up 5-1, I believe. Let's update the score here. Donny with the break. He's coming with a break from the box, it seems. Made the 6. That tells me he didn't like anything that was going on in the rack and didn't want to think about it anymore. So he decided to smash break him. I think he's going to try and squeeze the 1 in off the rail on the 3. He does. 2 rails at cue ball, leaves himself a shot on the 2. All right, looks like he's got the 3 in the corner. Pushed it forward 2 rails with outside spin. Nice shot to get on the 4. He's got to try and manage getting the good angle on the 5. He's going to pinch it back. Nice shot. Yep. So he can either just roll forward, stun it around 2 rails. Looks like he's going to stun it past the 9 and 2 rails towards the 7, but getting kind of tight on it. It's a little bit of a, even though it's more natural to make the ball, it's kind of a sensitive shot to get shaped because the 7 becomes kind of big. So now he's going to have to play safe. He thins the 7. Tries to get him by the 8. Looks like he's got him. He's got a 1 railer to the back of the 7. Can cut it in the corner. Hit it kind of full. If he gets good enough speed, it'll get to the bottom rail, make it a little tough. But yeah, I mean, it's thin. So Donny's gonna have to let the cue ball go up and down table. It's a missable shot, but just got to stay clean on it. It should be good. Nice. Gonna connect to both short rails. And underneath the 8. Not ideal. Wonder if we'll try and play it in the side, or, you know, playing it in the corner is not the worst idea either. Gets the cue ball moving a little bit, but it keeps it. Keeps the cue ball, you know, in the kitchen area. So.
Table 8.
Oh.
Sonia and John Braxton. This is a 6-5 race. Table 8.
That was kind of like a halfway safe shot, really, but favoring the safe.
Erica Pennington, Nick Fiore, table 14. It is a 5-5 race.
This is a makeable ball. I mean, a tough shot, but oh, it looks like it's just gonna play safe. Crossover. Oh no, he just buried it in. Nice shot. Some people like to jack up and try and turn that ball back and get back for the 9. But Zee Zee just making the ball, taking his medicine. Long, super thin shot on the 9. He tried to double kiss it. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I know the score doesn't reflect it, but I really have a feeling Zee Zee is a pretty decent player. Just getting the worst end of it here with Mr. Mils, but sometimes you have to take the worst of it. Some good matches going on around the outside table. In the back there, you see Justin McNulty playing against Mike DeLauder on table 10. Got Jason Richko playing against Casey. Table 5. Stephanie Mitchell on table 4. Jerry Arveleas, table 1. Jason Jose Del Rio on table 2. A lot of good players in the room. So if you're in the area, I want to stop by. We're at Strokers Palm Harbor in Palm Harbor, Florida. Best shrimp of any pool room in the country. I haven't been to Louisiana yet, but I put up Freddie Shrimp against anything they got to offer out in the Gulf. All right, looks like Zee Zee's going to break and scratch, and Donnie's going to get ball in hand. Table's pretty wide open for him, so I'd imagine he's going to close this one out. Follow up for the, looks like the 2. Yep. Looks like the 2. He'll probably play the 2 in the corner and float it down for the 3 in the side. 4 is right there as well. You can just stun over for the 4. And then it's really connect the dots, 4, 6, 8, 9. He'll just pinch this 4 ball in and get himself on the 6, and the match will be over, I think. Well, this is just first round match, so it's a tough draw for Mr. Zee Zee, but I'll be interested to see what he does on the one-loss side. And I hope you guys stay tuned. Again, thanks for watching the stream. Make sure to share on Facebook and like it and get this out there so people can see. And we'll be back with more action throughout the remainder of the day.